everybody. I'm Charlie from Swift Contractors Corner. Uh, we're doing a quick little segment here called Ask the Planner. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a planner on here and ask them a question from one of the Facebook groups. And who I have with me today is, there we go, Mitch Workman. So Mitch Workman is a planning leader he's in Phoenix. Been with
Oh,
the
no, I'm in
company.
Memphis.
Oh, you're in Memphis. My bad. That's right. Oh,
Not a problem,
gosh.
brother.
And yeah, so let's see how this goes. So you want to tell people a little bit about yourself?
See what, Mitch Workman. I've been with Swift since 2003. Started in the tire shop and worked my way over to ECT and on up into planning, and here I am.
Awesome. Awesome, man. So let's see. So our first question here, or our only question for today, since it's a short segment, Brandon Rogers posted in one of the Facebook groups today. He said, do planners usually act like a counter as a rejection? He says, I countered a load because I couldn't do the delivery time, and I got a message a bit later that said, what can we do to make this load work for you? And he says, well, reschedule delivery to fit my counter. So how do you guys handle that? I mean, when someone counters a load and they give you times that they can make, sometimes we just get a straight message that says, well, it doesn't meet the customer requirements and it's just removed from you. Where other times, you might actually get the pre-plan with new times that you said or whatever, but sometimes they just seem to vanish or you get weird messages. So how do you guys see that?
Well, I know typically, when I've come across one, I'll go ahead and I'll take the times, email that off to customer accounts, see if I can't get a response in a timely manner, or go ahead and just pick up the phone, make the phone call to them, see if it can work. There's a lot of these customers that even at that time when you do a counter, if the customer accounts has the customer notes updated properly, you can see in a lot of these where they'll work you in, up until 15:30, or some places 2300. It all kind of depends, and then if that works fine, I'll go back and just say, hey, you'll be good. They'll work you in, not a problem. Now, one thing, since Zonar has been integrated into it, uh, there have been some problems seeing counters. I don't see it as much now as it was when we first started
Right,
it, but a lot of it, if it may be somebody new doing it,
right.
doesn't understand how it works. But I know from my personal experience, taking the counter, that's perfectly easy. Now I know exactly what I have to work with, and I go try and move on and, see if customer accounts and the customer will work with us.
Cool deal. So when that actually pops up on your screen, like how do you guys see when those counters come back to you? Is it? I mean, do you guys see it as a rejection? Do you see it as a counter? How do you? I mean, you know what I mean? Because some people think that, well, I send a counter and it just goes away, and they
No,
never hear anything about it.
no. I mean, we'll get it in our A session, you know, showing that it's been countered or declined. It really doesn't have
Okay.
an actual definition there. It's not until you
Okay.
open it up and you look at it, you can see the C instead of the D, and
Oh,
then you can
all
go
right.
down and you can read the times. And from that, usually I'll just take those times and, like I say, run the process through. Now, like I said, with some of the Zonar integration,
Right.
it doesn't have it as much now, but there are some where it'll just say countered and give you the load number, but it won't give you that. So, in those situations, I'll just pick up the phone and talk to somebody. It's not
Cool.
that big of a problem.
Right. Right. Well,
Yeah,
cool
brother.
deal, Mitch. I appreciate it, and hopefully this puts some information out there for people that have their own versions of what they think is going on in the evil planner world, right? And maybe we can help mellow some of that out.
Oh yeah. And quite honestly, in my opinion, I would much rather get counters and declines and just communication back. The worst thing that it seems like that we deal with are the ones that don't give anything.
Right.
You know, the worst you can do is make us guess.
Right.
Is all
No.
right. Yeah, exactly. I I need something to work with.
All right, cool
That's
deal,
it.
Mitch. I appreciate you taking your time, man, and maybe we'll get back to you another time on another Ask the Planner.
Not a problem, brother.
I
Anytime.
appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, brother. Take care.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, everyone. That was episode 1 of Ask a Planner. If you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this, let us know. Give us comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time on Ask a Planner here on Swift Contractors Corner.